checking. We gotta check a couple things here to make sure it's working properly. 1 second, guys. 1 moment. Open Twitch. Double checking that everyone can hear me and that everything's going according to plan right now. Checking sound. Sorry, guys. We have a few issues going on that I've just recently discovered, so we're trying to fix those real quick. Okay, we're going to pull up the stream real quick, so that way it's good to go. Then that way you guys can go ahead and see it, which is fine. Pause on that real quick, though. Oops, no. One moment, guys. 1 moment. Double, triple, and quadruple check. Still gotta pull this up so you can see, guys. Pull this up so up. Just both are needed. 1 second. Alright, I mean, it looks like everything's working in order properly for the most part. Alright. Welcome back, it's been a while. Hope you guys are doing good. I'm gonna switch to walking real quick. Now we have our fun little individual here. If you guys don't know, a new season will be coming soon, so that's going to be happening. If you may have recalled, we used to be small individuals. Our individual classes here were teeny tiny. Most of them weren't too big. So we have our original, Amber, Fiona, Official. We got our water boy here. We managed to acquire a couple of new people. Collie's the newest individual. They're still really, really teeny tiny. So's Tartugla over here. So both of these individuals will, well, quite honestly, they're going to sit there for a while. You know why? Because they're too small to use. We can't really use them yet. We have no way to actually physically make them work. Alright. Not quite sure what this one's for. But we have a couple of things that are going on, in all honesty, in this game. I've done a lot of off-grinding work where my characters are a lot stronger. We have some items I need to attach to them so that way basically we can make them stronger and stronger. I've been given help from other players. Basically, I'm very much involved. I haven't played for too long, but there's some new content that will be dropping very shortly on this game, which is part of the reason I'm actually streaming. Some of my friends another piece is the music might be a little too loud for you guys. So we should probably reduce down the volume overall, huh?
Paimon coming in! Paimon coming in! Is this level okay? Can you hear Paimon?
That might be a little better, honestly, in all of our sounds. I need to double check that you guys can actually hear me real quick again. That's also very important overall. You guys hear me? Testing, testing. Testing. Testing, testing. Yes, okay, we got that up and running too. Perfect. Alright. Apparently we're to come here for some reason or another. There's our friend. Hi!
The person standing over there! That's Ganyu! We finally found her!
Hi. Doing okay?
Ganyu! Here you are!
You two. I did not expect to meet you here. Is it official or private affairs that bring you here?
I got you.
I shouldn't. I have left the human world. Please contact the Yua High Pavilion regarding matters concerning the commercial port.
Huh? You don't want to be the Qixing secretary anymore? But they're all waiting for you to come back!
That's why you're here? You want me—
What? Did something happen?
The clouds fold and unfold. The tide ebbs and flows. It was meant to be. When the Adepti entrusted humans with overseeing Liyue, my Adepti blood makes me unwelcome in Liyue Harbor.
That's not true. Whoa.
I delivered the letter and came back to Liyue Harbor, only to discover that I had been replaced by Baiwen, Baishao, and Baishu. Perhaps that mission of mine was just a pretext to remove me. I appreciate your kindness. After 1,000 years away, I came back to Juyun.
Who disturbs the peace of these mountains?
Cloud Retainer? We're...
One merely jests. One felt your presence the moment you set foot upon this land.
Wow! You Adepti really are impressive!
Come here to chat about the old times with Ganyu. It looks like you get along quite well. A matter leaves you at an impasse then. Not to worry. One is exceptional at seeking avenues for conversation. One has been one's own companion in idle talk for many a year. Yes. Since you are Ganyu's friends, tales from—
Oh, Cloud Retainer.
Nothing to be ashamed of. You were so cute as a child. One is most certain that your friends would like to hear of it.
Oh, Paimon wants to hear it.
Me and Paimon both, unfortunately, would love to hear it.
Little Ganyu loved when the horns on the top of her head were caressed. When one was still taking care of her, one was pestered most often to touch her horns. She was elsewise loath to sleep.
Wow.
Plump she was back then. Why, when she stumbled while we ascended the mountain, she would roll down to the bottom like a little ball. The day Ganyu bumped into a pilgrim was the first time she saw a real human in the flesh. So fearful she was that she hid in a rock's cleft for 2 days and nights. One found her wailing of a monster she had seen.
Cloud Retainer? Forget it. It's about time for my training. I will take my leave.
Ah, one's intention was merely to relieve the awkward tension.
And you did the exact opposite. Impressive.
Be that so? Huh.
Oh well.
But returning to Ganyu, most gladdened one is of your arrival. One cannot help but feel that remaining in Jueyun Karst shall not be good for her. One will tell you more about her. Most benevolent among all Adepti are the Qilin. They drink only spring water and eat only whole grain. But perhaps the mountainous dwellings of Adepti in Jueyun Karst might be too lonely for her human side. Under moonlight did one see her last. She stood by the precipice's edge, and upon the mist-veiled mountains she gazed. Her thin figure was immersed in the vast sea of clouds. One noticed her loneliness, and sought to convince her to go back to the human world. But just then, she said thus.
Liyue Harbor feels even lonelier than Jueyun Karst. When I look at the sea of clouds in Jueyun Karst, I merely feel the loneliness of a solitary cloud gazer. When I step into the sea of people in Liyue, I feel the loneliness of an inhuman that doesn't belong in the human world.
Do humans find
One
humans?
did, by chance,
lonely?
hear this much of
Lost.
Ganyu's thoughts. Alone, she will find her predicament hard to conquer. One hopes that you will accompany her.
Oh, Retainer's right. We can't leave Ganyu depressed like that. Anyways, what's that training gun?
She has sought to reclaim her Adeptus side since returning to Jueyun Karst. She should be in the southern part of Mount Al...
Huh, is that so?
She's gonna make this hard to deal with, isn't she? Just get more meat later. Here she is.
So here you are, Ganyu.
Why did you come here? Is that so? You really are interested in the ways of Adepti. This trial was prepared by Cloud Retainer. Its goal, the training is much to her signature style. I hope it won't make it seem like she is too unaware of the abilities of others.
Gombo 101.
Is it difficult?
No, I'm aware of your strength, Traveler. The power hidden within you is not inferior to mine. If you're ready, We shall begin the training.
Oh, did my stream crash? It's not good if it did, but it might have.
I'm flying!
Got it. That was a good race.
Let's go, let's go!
We've completed the task. What do you think? Hardships are a fact of life, both for the Adepti and humans alike.
Ganyu, what were you planning to do once your training was over?
The training's not over yet. The part prepared by Cloud Retainer is only the first trial.
Huh? So there are more trials prepared by other Adepti?
No. The only Adeptus who can unlock my true potential is
Who is it?
Conqueror of Demons.
Huh. So it's Xiao! That cold-hearted loner? How come he's prepared a trial for you?
I found him unapproachable at first, too. But I believe he's already waiting for me.
Of course we are!
We get to go see him again. That's gonna be interesting to watch. This is gonna be good to find. Hello, welcome to the stream.
I'm flying!
Yes, Donna, yes you are.
You're half an hour late. I see you still haven't abandoned the wrongful ways of humankind.
I'm sorry. I had a meeting with Cloud Retainer.
I don't need your explanations and don't require any mutual understanding between us. I'm just helping you with your training. That's all.
Xiao is such a strict teacher.
You're neither an Adeptus nor a human, always treading the line between the two worlds. It must create a lot of confusion. Instead of explaining yourself to me, you should face your true self.
I have nothing to hide.
The body and the mind are one. If something worries your mind, your body can help you find a solution. The trial I've prepared for you will explore the true potential of your body.
Yes. I'm ready.
Weird way to put it, but okay. Oh.
Born of ice and frost.
The trial's begun! Paimon can feel it in the air. Even the weather's changed. No escape! Yeah! By royal decree!
Access denied.
Be gone! Oz, reveal thyself! Let it rain!
Blaze over. Born of ice and frost. No touching.
By royal decree!
No rest for the wicked.
Diana Special! Oz, reveal thyself!
This is long overdue. Access denied.
As you wish, mein Fräulein.
Windblade, prepare to be blown away! I summon thee!
No touching. Blaze over.
Pew pew! Can't handle your drink! Pump! by royal decree. Shadow Raven, let night fall. I'm a rock.
No rest for the wicked.
I can fix this. Access denied. No touching. All hail.
Oz, reveal thyself. She's gone.
Alright.
I've completed your trial.
You don't have to report back to me. Only you can evaluate the result of this trial. You'll progress faster that way.
Understood.
Xiao always has such strong opinions.
From tomorrow on, I'll start raising the difficulty.
I have to do what?
Another one of those pesky visitors. I'll leave him to you, Ganyu. It's also a part of your training.
He doesn't know the
Pesky
deal with it.
visitor? So even here there are those that Xiao can't deal with?
What's this guy?
Oh heavens! Blessed be Rex Lapis. I've finally come upon the Adepti. Are all of you the Adepti of this mountain? Great! My name's Sin Chung. I came to ask for your merciful blessings, O Adepti. I beg of you, please grant me luck, wealth, and a good career.
Oh, so it's a pilgrim. Huh. He can handle any battle, but talking to strange humans is a different story, huh?
I am also one of the Adepti.
Perfect. I didn't come in vain then. What blessings can you grant me?
Wow, straight to the point, huh?
Dear Pilgrim, you shouldn't jump.
For free?
That's not what I meant. What I'm trying to say is that it would be unfair to other people if you got everything you wanted for no reason.
Hold on. I've heard this all before. You're just like my old man, always nagging me.
Your father must have experienced it firsthand. The lives of the common folk are riddled with hardships, but are also full of joy. A person of your age should focus on work and family, instead of chasing after fairy tales.
Easier said than done.
Are you a real Adeptus? You sure you're not one of those swindlers who pose as an Adeptus to cheat? Ugh, how dare you reprove me? I bet you came here looking for the Adepti yourself.
He might sorta have a point. We did.
Enough. Doesn't matter if you're a real Adeptus or...
Nobody's stopping you. Ganyu, don't let that guy ruin your mood.
Gotta help yourself.
It's not his behavior. The things he said, he was right. I thought that coming back to Juyun Karst and but being questioned by him made me realize that I... But I'm unwelcome in Liyue Harbor. As an Adeptus,
It's true. Just believe us.
All right. I'll go with you to Liyue Harbor, if I'm proven right.
It's a step in the right direction. Let's go.
Goodness. I'm sure they're gonna be very, very relieved to have you back, in all honesty. And those girls were just getting destroyed trying to keep the jobs you do. Yes. Gosh, it's been ages since I've been able to come over here. Give me all my tiger fish. All your fillets. All of them. Thank you. You. I need your goods too. I need your extra goods. If you have meat, I'll take it. Pepper, no, no, no. Milk, no. Potato. Oh yeah, we could honestly use some potatoes. We're running low. Rice, heck yes. Running really low. Almonds good. Tofu good. I think everything else we're really good on, in all honesty. Tomatoes, fine. We'll just... Why not? There you go. Thank you for your business. Now if you'll excuse me, I have more food to buy. Now, some of you guys might be wondering, why haven't I been down here? If I've been down here, why haven't I been down here in a while?
Try something new at the Wanmin restaurant.
Give me food. I'll take all your eggs. I'll take all the toast. I just missed my toast. Flour. Wow, we almost ran out of flour. Some sugar. Yes, all the sugar. Until we have 200 sausage, which means we are good now. We will no longer have to buy sausage. Ham is always a must. Fish is always a must. Gosh, we can use all the fish we can get. Crab, sure. Bamboo shoots, sure. Why not? A lot of those lotus heads, sure. Again, why not? We don't really have 200 yet. Mushrooms, yes. We still don't have... Regular, yes. Gimme. We run out of those really quickly. Carrots, yes. We basically ran all out. Radishes, can never have enough. Gimme. Chili, yes. Gimme. Thank you. Alright. That's everything you have. You. Give me. Give me both. Give me all 10. There you go. Okay. Restaurant has been done.
Oh, yes! Yes! They have the audacity to go after anything! The 7 dragons, gods. No ancient artifact that relates can escape their greedy ambitions. Still, this time is different. Who do they think they are, going after the Abyss Order's treasures? Oh, Traveler, it's you.
Huh? Ganyu, what are you doing here with Lon? Do you have a commission you need to post?
Hello. We were just discussing the treasure hoarders.
Yes. We were just saying how even the audacious treasure hoarders should know better than to mess with the Abyss. It's just too evil.
But we recently received intel from the Ministry of Civil Affairs that 2 big-time treasure hoarders in Liyue and Mondstadt are planning some big joint operation.
2 big-time treasure hoarders?
Yes. They're known as Big Sis of the South and Raptor of the North.
Oh, Raptor! Paimon remembers he tried to run away from Amber in Mondstadt. But who is Big Sis of the South?
You already know something then. I guess you must have crossed paths with the treasure hoarders many times before.
Yeah.
You are correct. She's the head of the treasure hoarders in Liyue. As I understand it, the treasure hoarders all call her boss. Some say that the god of thieves even bestowed a gift upon her for her exploits, making her Big Sis of the gods. But that's probably just a wild rumor.
Anyway, the treasure hoarders discovered some previously unexplored ruins that the Abyss Order has been secretly guarding in the shadows. Despite how dangerous that makes it, all the treasure hoarders can think about is what kinds of treasure could be inside. They have already devised a plan. They will send out a decoy to divert the Abyss Order's
To this end, Big Sis and Raptor have reportedly recruited a certain Grand Thief from Fontaine.
Oh my
Grand
goodness.
Thief?
Oh, indeed. He is an extraordinary individual. The Grand Thief is highly respected in the treasure hoarders, in the same way that we adventurers look up to great adventurers. Ah, you met the living legend himself while you were in Mondstadt. Correct. The Grand Thief is someone just as renowned as him. So, despite being relative big-timers in Liyue and Mondstadt, Big Sis and Raptor had to put in a lot of work to convince a thief of his status to come and personally oversee this operation.
With the major changes in Liyue recently, the Ministry of Civil Affairs and the Millilith already have their hands full, but anything related to the Abyss makes me feel like there is some unknown danger lurking beneath the surface.
Oh, there is.
So I decided to come to the Adventurers Guild to post a commission.
Mm-hmm. Leave this commission to...
Oh,
Good to see this in the hands of a reliable guild member.
So that started that. That's gonna be terrifying. But we need to finish this first. Mixing up storylines, but that happens to agree, I suppose. We need to finish having her accept it back before that one can fully get started. That's entertaining though. Some logic's a little weird. It is what it is though. There we go.
We're finally... Come on, Ganyu! We're almost there!
I suppose you have a point.
That's right! Where do you want to go first, then?
I've spent too much time in the mountains. Let's go for a walk in the port.
Happy to come...
Hey. A bunch of... I just noticed there's a lot of the crane of the mountains. It's kind of interesting if you think about it. She never fully steps down. She's always on the front of her toes instead of the back of her heels.
Let's go, let's go!
Interesting little notice. Boom. So one of the best parts about her? They're missing the da. Why not? It's interesting. I'll have to practice and get back to you guys on that. Honestly, it'd be really cool to play that instrument, just to basically watch my characters play it. Don't know if it's supposed to be used in any challenges or not, but I randomly bought it here, where I'm random pointer. It looked fancy, looked cool, and so I ended up grabbing it. I need to go to that harbor to buy stuff at some points. But which harbor are we going? We are going to that one anyways. Okay, we're in the wrong one. I wish I was told that from the beginning. That would have been really a lot better knowledge to have.
Let's go, let's go!
She's down here. Wrong way again. Something special. Secondary.
sound of the waves in this familiar port. The smell of the sea breeze makes me nostalgic.
Ganyu, you didn't leave Liyue for that long. Why do you look so moved?
Well, I used to be so busy. I haven't taken a stroll around here in a long time.
Huh, it's true.
Well, when I think about my time here, it put me in a certain mood. Similar to the one I felt during my training in Juyun Karst, in fact.
You need
Is
brakes.
that? It is! It's Lady Ganyu.
Hey, Uncle.
I wouldn't have thought I'd meet you here. You were always so terribly busy.
Lady Ganyu? Why are you calling her that?
Please don't also start calling me that.
Aw,
Allow me to introduce Uncle Tian. He is...
Uncle.
That's all right. Just tell them the truth. They have done so much for Liyue after all, and I am the one who has yet to introduce myself.
Uncle Tian is a member of the Liyue Qixing, the Tianshu.
What? This grandpa is a member of the Qixing? The same rank as Ningguang?
Hush now. I must ask for your discretion concerning my identity.
Nice.
Fishing in the port and strolling about are the greatest pleasures of my life. I have no wish to be followed around by those armed guards. In most people's eyes, I'm just a forgetful and wordy old man.
I like to live my life how I want to live my life.
Uncle
Standards.
Tian is too modest. He's been around for a long time. There's no one who can replace a person of such noble character.
What an honor to receive such high praise from Lady Ganyu herself. I guess I must have done something right over the last, however many decades.
Uncle Tian, please. A person of your standing should really stop calling me Lady Ganyu.
My apologies. It's not intentional, just a habit from my younger days. Thank you for looking after me when I first ascended to my position in the Qixing.
Oh, so you've been friends for many decades now, huh?
Oh, I was just fulfilling my duties as the Qixing secretary. It's nothing worthy of your gratitude.
Talking about secretaries, I don't know if I should bring it up. Ganyu, I believe you know my daughter, Huixin. She seems to be a bit troubled recently.
Yes, she works at Yua High Pavilion and she's my junior.
I don't know myself, really. She's all grown up now and doesn't like to ask for my help. May I trouble you to meet her at Yua High Pavilion? She just needs a bit of guidance.
With pleasure. Solving the Qixing's problems has always been in my job description.
She's back in character, just like that, huh? Let's move then, to Yua High Pavilion.
I am buying all the fish. Why? Because I need all the fish. Give me all the fish! Now, I need to go buy the super fresh fish. Give really good fish, but I don't know if it's actually super fresh, but hey, I need fish. I take all the fish. I take all that. Sure, why not? We'll take your 50 shrimp. Once we have 200 of it, we'll stop buying it too. Alright, well that's all our business down here. I'm gonna go fix our reputation, because I need to, so quite a bit. I need to go ahead and nail some of these things here. 20, 30. There we go. Level 5. Perfect. You still got some time before we can unlock these wings. I look forward to that and this cool little meat here. That'll be really fun. Yeah, I've gone crazy with cooking in this game. I'm not gonna even lie. There's just so many recipes I've nailed. I do have certain favorites I nail on a regular basis.
And the world.
Aww. What a good guy the blacksmith is.
Should I save this money or invest it?
That is a lot of people's questions. Should I spend money now, or should I hold on to it and wait for a rainy day? It's easier said than done. As for me, I'm paying for truck payments. That's my most of my moolah goes. Someone needs help here somewhere. Alright, we're just gonna... I could go there the easy way, but we're gonna fly. You know why? Because I like to fly. That's why. Alright, this is where that mess happened way back. The Geo. This is where Rex Lapis falsified his own. Why? Hey!
I'll keep this close.
Don't know why I missed that for so long, but hey. Got it now. There we go.
Miss Ganyu, it's been too long. I don't know why, but seeing you brings me a sense of peace in these chaotic times.
Indeed, it has been a while, Weishin. I'm flattered, but aren't you exaggerating a little? I heard that you've encountered some problems and came to see if I could be of some help.
My father asked you to come, didn't he? Abusing his status as a member of the Qixing to trouble you.
Don't worry. I'm always happy to help a junior colleague from Yuahai Pavilion.
Ganyu's not only a competent secretary.
So, what can you tell me about the problem?
Shh.
Ugh, where should I start? I discovered something strange while organizing tax records. There are obvious irregularities in the tax declarations of two stores, Second Life and Wanyo Boutique. However, whether I question the shopkeepers or check their accounts, I can't seem to make any progress with my investigation. Without any evidence, my hands are
I see. It's not uncommon for merchants to...
Well, is there any
Naturally. I've dealt with similar issues hundreds of times. Give me a moment to consider the best approach in this scenario. All right. Let's approach it this way, then. Your enemy knows you best.
Huh?
If I remember correctly, Second Life and Wanyo Boutique are old business rivals, competing for market share due to their similar wares. In that case...
In that case... Ah! I know what you mean, Miss Ganyu.
Exactly. Let's start with Wanyo Boutique. The owner's name is... Bolai, isn't it?
Yes, you're right.
Let's make them expose each other. Your enemy is my friend. In other words, that's how we're going about this. Their enemy is my friend. Hidden one I've been here before.
Aha! We meet again, traveler. I suppose you're about to place a big order. I'd be honored to offer you my wares.
That won't be necessary, Mr. Bolai. Wanyo Boutique's credit is not sufficient to accept orders directly from Yua High Pavilion. Should we need to place such an order, we would certainly go to Second Life instead.
What? Second Life? Ugh. That rascal Dongsheng. He's stealing all of my customers.
Well, Second Life's credit has always been excellent, and based on their tax records, their business is thriving.
Oh, tax records? Thriving?
Huh. Is there anything you'd like to share with us, Mr. Bolai?
Don't let that rascal fool you. I know his dirty tricks best. If you don't believe me, show me his tax records. I'm sure I'll find something fishy in there.
You know Second Life's business so well?
Of course. Ugh, their every transaction makes my blood boil. I'd rather lose money myself than see that rascal make some.
Well then, please look over this tax record. We'll review...
Oh, of course. All line by line and word by word. Ah, here, I found it. That exquisite wooden furniture set he bought from Fanmu Carpenters at the beginning of the year. Ugh, he even flaunted it in front of me. Look at the tax record. Not a word about that furniture. And he kept all the profit for himself.
I see. He must have gotten rid of all the documents related to this.
I told you.
But, Ms. Ganyu, despite all this, can't he just flat out deny ever making this transaction?
He might have destroyed all the evidence, but I believe the supplier, Fanmu Carpenters, might still have some proof of it.
Aha, you're right. Master Lu from Fanmu Carpenters must still have the invoice. He wouldn't be swayed by the likes of Dongsheng.
I hope so. Let's go to Fanmu Carpenters. It should be near Chingsa Village. Thank you for shining a light on this.
Oh, please, that's nothing.
It's all right, Weishin. You can...
Oh, that's so
We're going to move now. Why? Because I want to. Why? Because I can. Climb that mountain because it's there. Oh, this place. It's been a little bit. You guys might be wondering why I'm saying it's been a little bit. There's not a whole lot of need for me to come over here, really. Most of my business stays in Mondstadt, or well, we got the newer areas that I need to try to look into, in all honesty. Can I have the book? Can I have... May I take book? Do I already have book? I must already have book. So my option is given. Here we are. Master Carpenter guy.
Ah, welcome. I'm usually happy to take new apprentices, but I'm afraid I can't take too many at once. But I'm all...
Chingsa really is full of lonely...
Hey, I heard that, Flying One.
I'm sorry.
Master Lu, we've just come to see you and ask you some questions.
Also, isn't me or is Paimon gone bigger?
Don't worry, I know. You're from the Yua High Pavilion, right? Why would the Qixing care about an old man like me? Well, whatever. You said that you want to ask me something. Ask away, then.
You're very direct, Master Lu. I will be plain. We're looking for proof that Dongsheng bought some furniture from you at the beginning of the year.
Oh, it's about Second Life.
Sure enough, Mr. Bolai was right. Could we perhaps borrow that invoice?
Of course, but... I only do my woodwork and display finished wares here. As for old documents and such, but some troublemakers have recently moved there. Invaded. Since you need that invoice anyway.
So that's what happened.
I'll leave you...
Oh, this poor guy. Good businessman. Hey, you scratch my back, I
Take
scratch
back the warehouse, find the invoice. Time for us to show our stuff in a fight.
Wait, I think I saw one of those troublemakers. Ah, over there.
Oh, Paimon sees them too! It's one of the Fatui!
They must be plotting something against Liyue Harbor.
Maybe they're the scoundrels who invaded Master Lu-
Ever since Osial attacked the heart, we won't cause a serious diplomatic crisis by getting it. Besides, I can already my intuition as the
Then what are we waiting?
Let's go teach a lesson, yes. Oh look, they have a boss bar. How lovely.
Frozen. Crisp. Flash
Sayonara
Frost.
special!
It's time for a flash-free chill
Windblade.
to the bone.
No one escapes my sights!
Ow! Oh no!
By royal dec-
As you wish, mein Fräulein.
Windblade!
Freshness preserved.
Oh, it's revealed! Get him!
Oh, you scoundrels!
I think you've had enough. About time you tell us your plan. No?
Plan? What plan?
We just taught you a lesson, but if you don't spill whatever we'll be forced to use harsher methods.
I'm telling the truth. There's no scheme.
If you're telling the truth, then why would you, a member of the
Fine. If you really want to know,
About to...
pick berries over there.
Oh, the ones I just
I
took.
must admit, I didn't expect you to come up with such a silly excuse.
It's not an excuse. I rarely have a free morning, and I heard that there were fresh berries in this area. Think about it. I'm here alone, and Jinxa Village is nothing more than a retirement spot for old people. What can I be scheming anyway?
Judging by how he's looking at us, it does seem like he feels like he's the victim here.
So you have nothing to do with the occupation of Fanmu Carpenter's warehouse?
Fanmu Carpenter's warehouse? Where's that? I swear.
So it wasn't the Fatui who took over Master Lu's warehouse after all.
I misjudged the situation, and if our
Exchange? This woman, she's clearly aware that the Ministry of Civil Affairs...
Yes, precisely. As an alternative, you may...
Paimon's...
Darn you. How can you wear that solemn face while bullying me like this?
What's your choice, then?
I'll get back to my berries.
Oh, that's a little messed up.
What a
I'm not gonna
bittersweet
lie.
ending.
That was a little weird.
I made a laughingstock out of myself. I might have...
No worries. It's always...
Let's...
He just wanted some free berries. Poor man. He was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. That's all that needs to be said there. Staircase needs work. Anyways. I always take all the berries when I see new, so... They're the warehouse of its occupants. It'll be easy, they say. Don't worry, they say. Oh look, it's a bunch of monsters. It's not even people. The hardest one is
So this is the warehouse. Seems like those troublemakers were nothing more than a few hair squirrels. Let's show them what we got. Pew pew! Windblade! Oh, it's revealed by the invoice.
I gotta climb back up, so give me a minute there. Throwing them off and making them basically fall in the river is one of the easiest ways to get rid of them. Probably not one of the nicest ways to do it. Hey, can't argue with results.
I wonder if an Adeptus will show up.
Good luck with that. That's who I think it was there. They don't show too much emotion.
This one is an invoice from One Man Restaurant. Some dining tables and chairs. This one is walk. This one is Second Lives. We finally found it. Let's bring this invoice back to Hoishin.
We're gonna do the smaller one first. And we can get on to the big quest after that. Right now we're gonna finish our small quest.
Oh, I hope it was.
I promise to help you, and I'll keep my word. Look, it's the invoice for the transaction.
Oh, thank you.
Agreed. How about we...
Yeah, now we need to do the other one too. This guy, I always buy stuff from him.
Isn't it Huixin? I told you that all of my transactions are included in the records. My tax declarations are scrupulous as well. I do hope that my business will...
Groundless accusations? Mr. Dongsheng, you seem very sure of yourself. But I sincerely advise that you cease this behavior immediately. It is liable to affect the fine you'll need to pay in the end.
No. I'm an honest merchant. I would never get involved with any fraudulent sources of profit.
Haven't I made myself clear? Mr. Dongsheng, you've already been proven guilty of tax evasion. I just came here to see if you'd confess.
What? Proven guilty? How come? That's impossible. Absolutely absurd.
He's talking without rhyme or reason. Must be crumbling under Ganyu's pressure. Time for the finishing blow!
Mr. Dongsheng, can you tell me what this is?
It's an invoice from Fanmu Carpenters. I'm Master Lu. I didn't...
Do you admit to tax evasion? This transaction was absent from the tax record.
I didn't think you'd find out. I didn't leave a single trace.
Indeed. We wouldn't have found out if it weren't for Mr. Boalai's aid.
Boalai? That imp from Wanyo Boutique? He's got his own share of dirty laundry.
Oh? Mr. Dongsheng, I'd like to hear a...
Now he's gonna...
I don't think you'll need my guidance for what comes next.
Yes, thank you. Your enemy knows you best. To think, you came up with this plan.
It's actually one of your father's, the Tianshu's, old tricks. I just took some inspiration from it.
My father?
Pitting your opponent against their enemies and watching them drag each other down from an advantageous position, that's how Uncle Tien managed to keep his position in the Qixing secure for so many years. I figured that as Uncle Tien's daughter, you'd naturally grasp your father's strategies. So, I decided to use one of your father's tricks and play it out for you to see.
I can see it now. Clearly, I still have a lot to learn about my father. I'm really grateful, Ms. Ganyu.
Ganyu solved both Huishin's...
Oh, you've helped me so much. You must...
That's not necessary.
Then let me treat you to a meal.
All right, come on, Ganyu. Just say yes. Let's... Oh, come on.
If it's just a meal, there's no reason...
Actually, I've already booked Senor Kiosk. I need a moment to prepare everything first. Let's...
All right.
Mealtime. Mealtime. That's a Mora too. Nice.
The key here is consumer psychology.
Oh, there's a How did I miss this? Yes. Take your entire stock, my good friend. Okay, golden crab. All these stuff. This stuff looks delicious. All right, I have it all. Thank you. Okay, now if you don't mind, I actually have a reservation to go to. Wow, free food. There's only 3 of us. Why do we need so much food? I mean, what do you guys do? Jeez. It's a lot of food. Also, why are we sitting here and not there?
Miss Ganyu, thank you for accepting my invitation. And as for the 2 of you, your presence is also much appreciated.
Sure.
That's so kind of you, Huishin. You went to great lengths to organize this.
Truth be told, apart from thanking you for all the help, there's something I'd like to tell you.
Oh? If there's anything I can help you with, just tell me straight away. No need to hesitate.
Oh, no, I don't really need help. Could you just listen for a bit?
Yes.
With pleasure.
When I was a little girl, my father used to tell me many stories about you, Miss Ganyu. Even though I have the utmost respect for my father, I always admired how gentle and reliable you are. I've only decided to join the Yuhai Pavilion staff because I've always looked up to you.
I didn't know that you think so highly of me.
However, in reality, working at the Yuhai Pavilion turned out to be an arduous task. I can't compare myself to such an outstanding secretary like...
I disagree.
Over the years, I became a mother, too.
Huh? So Uncle Tien is a grandpa!
Influenced by my youthful ideals, she followed my footsteps and came to be a secretary at the Yuhai Pavilion, too. At first, I was worried about her, but after all that happened this time,
So, what made you change your mind?
You.
The fact that she'll have you, Ms. Ganyu, as her senior colleague. You'll help her, gentle as always, and tell her your mom used to do it like that. It'd be such a beautiful moment. If it's not too much to ask for, she might still need your guidance in 20+ years, too.
Huishin, I never...
Just like when you showed me my father's trick. Having you as their witness makes people feel at ease.
Witness? It's true that I've witnessed thousands of years of Liyue Harbor, but I've always regarded it as nothing more than Huishin. You don't know, you've made me realize that I share another connection with the people of Li. They rely on me. accept me.
Oh, of course. You're irreplaceable to us.
That's right. That's why I can't disappoint you.
Hooray! Ganyu!
Even if I've really been supplanted, I wish to fight for my place. I won't let you down. I'm going to fulfill my contract and keep working as the Qixing secretary. Regardless, I'll go back and see for myself. I'm afraid that it might have all become a mess during my absence.
Yes, yes it is. There you
No
go.
time to waste. Let's get back to work.
Yes.
Good luck, Miss
they're
Ganyu.
physically destroying themselves.
We're leaving already? Paimon's still hungry.
Should have been eating instead of talking, Paimon. You were stuffing your face and just listening, you would have actually been full. Funny how that works. I could walk around the whole building, or I could just teleport up here and fly down to the building, which is what I'm going to do, because I like flying.
Baisha, are you okay? Did you fall asleep standing up? Look who's back.
You fall asleep standing up.
You even have enough time for leisure? It seems you three are a suitable replacement for me after all.
Not at all. We've been working for too long. If we didn't take a break...
We wouldn't have survived long enough to see you again, Miss Ganyu.
Miss Ganyu, we've missed you.
That's so kind of you all, given we've only met once.
We've been praying day and night for you to return and take over your duties again.
To us, you're like an adeptus coming down to the human world to save all life.
Forget all our envious complaints from before. Just free us from this strenuous work, please.
All right, I see. Please divide the matters at hand into government affairs, business affairs, and civil affairs. Mark out the tasks that haven't been started, and those that are in progress. I'll take care of the rest.
Of course. We'll do it right away.
Oh, finally. We're saved.
Yes, I'd like to earnestly thank you, Traveler.
This was a fun adventure.
To think that I'd gained a human friend outside of work. It makes me happier than I could have imagined. I'd like to repay you when I'm done with the work at hand.
Sure, but...
Let's...
To be continued. Cool, we'll have to do more of that later. Alright, for now we have our main mission. Hidden set of ruins right over here. Just on the other side of the stone. Actually, it does look like a hidden set of ruins, I'm not gonna lie. Hall of the Abyss. Ayy. Ta-da! You get to come in handy. Look at that. That's great. We got your wish. That's great. Makes me very happy. Glad the stream's holding out so far.
There are signs of treasure hoarder activity here. They must have come to these ruins. Let's go deeper inside. Paimon sure hopes Ganyu's information is reliable.
I feel like you're a trader, explorer people.
There aren't many guards here. Looks like their plan to draw away the Abyss Order's forces really worked! More signs that a treasure hoarder was here! This should be the right direction. But why does it feel stranger and stranger as we make it deeper into these ruins? Be careful now! Paimon's right behind you! This looks like a person.
What's left?
Could it be the Grand Thief? Why is he in that position? Is he praying to something? That's... Why is the statue of the Seven hanging upside down? And the statue's hands... Paimon remembers they're normally holding an orb, right? But this statue is holding... What is that? And the Grand Thief had... Hello? Are you okay, mister? He's dead. Paimon doesn't feel so good. Let's get... Now what? We can't stay here! Quick, run!
Where? Try again. I would have really liked it if I did that the first time. Oh, come on. Well, before we start running again, this time. Where is... Flat out got rid of. Wow. I didn't think you took that much damage, but okay. and basically just fall to my death there. These bubbles are good.
You cannot spy on the secrets of the Abyss. You have come here. You have as a herald. I will mete out your punishment.
An Abyss Herald?
Dainsleif. Oh, I thought you were just a couple of pests. Did he send you here to die? His resistance against the Abyss. The Abyss is unstoppable.
Oh boy.
What is this power? Pirates never seen it before. Careful, please don't get cocky.
Will do my best not to. That's gonna hurt when that hits me in a second. Toast. Sure. Could honestly use some big heals right now.
Windblade! Oh, it's revealed! Go, Baron Bunny!
This power, it seems familiar. I see. In that case...
What a tough battle! Oh, such a strong enemy. Who knew the Huh? What is it? What do you think? Oh, right, yeah. We're near the exit now. Let's get out of...
Alright.
So, we meet again. A little sooner than I had expected.
Hi, dude.
Hey, it's Dane!
Judging by your expression, it seems you could it be that you encountered an—
Huh? How did you know that?
I've been on the Abyss Herald's trail. I didn't expect to find you here as well. An inverted statue of the Seven, holding abyssal power in its hands. No, I have never seen such a thing during my time. Tell me the rest of what happened in there. So you escaped the ruin depths filled with abyssal power, and then?
And then, as we got close to the exit, an Abyss Herald suddenly appeared and blocked our way! We fought a big battle with that thing.
Yes, this is a rare opportunity indeed.
Let's go! Oh.
Hey, not nice.
I'm a rock! No escape! Be gone! Those Abyss mages just now. Were they—
No. They were just digging through these abandoned ruin guards looking for something of value.
Oh, is that so? The Traveler here seems to like doing that a lot too. Looking for chaos devices, chaos circuits, you know, that kind of stuff.
They wouldn't be searching for such ordinary objects. In fact, I was nearby investigating precisely because Abyss mages often come out from that ruin to explore. They seem to be searching the remains of ruin guards for a certain valuable object to take back to the ruins. However, they look disappointed, so it would seem they haven't found it yet.
Well then, why didn't you grab one of them just now and ask what they were up to?
I certainly don't mean to be merciful toward, but I have a feeling that their plan with this object is of major importance to the entire Abyss Order. One cannot discover the truth behind, or rather, these Abyss mages likely fear something else, much more than they do a painful interrogation.
Paimon is getting goosebumps thinking about all this.
All right, we shouldn't wait.
Should probably heal ourselves real quick. The good news is we have so much stamina where we can fly just about anywhere now. At the same time, it kind of makes it a little tedious, I think is the word I'm going for.
Treasure raining.
Okay, see that stupid thing's gonna... Abyss mages are annoying, but that's also being a very big pain in the butt right now, in all honesty. Okay, since we used that one, we just want to increase our... Sure. Not do what you're doing right now.
Oz, reveal thyself! Yeah! I'm here. Let's go, let's go.
No, stop doing that for no reason.
Pew pew. Get him. Yeah. Can't handle your dream. By royal Windblade. Yeah. Yeah.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Windblade.
Down.
Wow. Besides the Abyss Order, Ruin Guards sure are active around here. Seems wherever we find an Abyss Mage hideout, there's often a bunch of Ruin Guards roaming around too.
There are no coincidences in the world, just like your appearance in that tavern. Time is just waiting for those seeds to sprout. Forget it. Just the connection between the Abyss Order and the Ruin Guards is by no means. Rather, they are both branches that have grown out and...
Branches?
Both originate from an ancient nation that was destroyed 500 years ago. Khaenri'ah.
Huh? Really? The Abyss Order and Ruin Guards are left over from after the destruction of that nation? Oh. Speaking of Khaenri'ah, that's really a super ancient name. Oh, right. As your guide, Paimon should explain a bit here. A long time ago, the nation of Conria was... Huh? You have memories of being there. But that nation was destroyed 500 years ago.
Is that so? Well, everyone... But, if you would like to tell me, I will listen. So, the Conria you saw, what was it like?
So that's the complete story, huh? Paimon thought that you ran into that unknown god first.
I see. So your first memory after coming to this world was being awoken by your brother from within that meteorite.
It seems your brother woke up first. But the question is, how long before you?
And then your brother told you that the destruction of Conria plunged the whole world into chaos, and that you two should leave this world called Tevat?
The destruction of Conria? He said that?
That destruction you witnessed, that's history from 500 years ago. It seems the first time you awoke in this world was indeed during that period.
Huh. So your brother must have understood this world better than you did, because he woke up first.
And it was shortly after that that you encountered an unknown god who blocked your path, so you couldn't escape.
Oh, Paimon knows this part really well.
I understand. When you awoke at that time and hurriedly tried to leave for another world, you didn't know anything about Conria. But now, since you have come to gain some understanding of Tevat, you are able to guess that the war you witnessed all those years...
Ah, if that's the case, you must have been flipping through all sorts of books during our adventure these past few months. Before going to Mondstadt, you had just looked at some vague materials. Later, we managed to gather a whole bunch of old books from all around Mondstadt and Liyue, but you told Paimon they were useless. So, the whole time you were just trying to learn more about Conria so you could find your brother? Oh, yeah! You can travel around the 7 nations to find the 7. But where can you go to find a nation that was destroyed 500 years ago?
I probably know more about Conria than both of you. Conria was a nation without a god. Not because it had a god that died or abandoned them, but because it never had a god to begin with. It was a powerful nation, built purely by humans.
A nation without a god?
Later events unfolded just as you remember. It was all destroyed by gods.
You mean that...
500 years ago, the gods descended upon the world and brought desolation to Conria. The pride of humankind was uprooted and crushed, like a weed removed from the garden of the gods.
How could that be? The history books don't say anything about that.
Yes, well, continuing to discuss the past now will only dampen our spirits. Let's keep moving. I will tell you more of...
So the gods are hiding names, are they? About the same point of distance, but this one's from higher up, so I can travel a little quicker. Funny if there's still stuff around here I haven't picked up. the 9 statues. I did that quest already. That was a pain. I had help. I'm so happy I did.
Over there! It's more ruin guards and abyss mages. Dane was just saying how these ancient machines are from Conria. So, did Conria have a lot of ruins that needed to be guarded?
No. Ruin Guard is the name modern people have given these machines. No one called them that 500 years ago. These Ruin Guards were known as Field Tillers by the people of Conria.
Field Tillers? What a strange name.
It's not like you think. Field Tiller was just a code name. The people of Conria like to give code names to their weapons. The land is not to be tilled with farming tools, but rather is to be fought for with steel and blood. This is how the Field Tiller came about.
Fought for with steel and blood? Well, that's an interesting way of understanding tilling.
After the destruction of Conria, these masterless field tillers went completely out of control. They wandered aimlessly over the centuries, gradually perhaps resonating with the sorrow of other civilizations lost to time. They found their way to various
That sounds so sad.
Once you understand more, those but no matter their past, all that remains of them now is the danger they pose.
Go, Barret Bunny! I'm a rock! Let it rain! Look at you, Boozy!
Again with a combination of multiple things just to block me. Alright, more toast. We need more toast. Toast is great, I love toast.
Windblade! Midnight Phantasmagoria! No one escapes my sight!
Fall.
Huh? This abyss mage dropped a talent.
This talisman seems connected to the Abyss Herald. But why would an Abyss Mage be carrying it? Perhaps it really does contain information about their operation.
But Paimon can't read the writing on it. Is that the script of Conria?
Engulf the faith of the enemy in flame, and bring glory to His Highness the Prince.
What? Is that what it says?
Loom of Fate, initial operation. They, the Abyss, seem to be carrying out a large operation. The keyword here is Loom of Fate. It seems like they are still launching the operation, or rather, are still conducting preliminary tests.
Loom of Fate? What's that? Is it literally a fate-weaving machine? From the horror... So, Dane, what message does this talisman contain?
I'm reading it now. An ambitious operation. But some parts are difficult to understand.
How so?
In short, the first phase of the plan is related to Osile, Overlord of the Vortex.
The Overlord of the Vortex? You mean that god in the ocean? What do they want with Osile?
I know of your past heroics regarding Dvalin, and I also know of the Abyss Order's role in the Storm Terror incident. Though you may not have been aware of it at the time, you were thwarting an Abyss Order operation similar to this one.
Last time it was Venti's old friend. This time it's a huge ancient god. The Abyss Order keeps setting their sights higher and higher. Will the Abyss Order use their lies and dark magic to corrupt a—
No. From the contents of the talisman, this operation goes one step further. They won't just corrupt Osile's mind. They also plan to use the ancient technology behind the field tiller.
Is that— So wait! The Abyss Order wants to make some sort of cybernetic squid god of mass destruction?
Very few people today truly understand the civilization of Khaenri'ah. Though of course, the accuracy of that understanding itself is difficult to judge. Only the Abyss Order has consistently sought out the remnants of Khaenri'ah. Despite being far from human, they seek out this lost human civilization quite persistently. The talisman's message states that they will use the defiled statue as a base, attaching Osile's limbs to construct a mechanized god. And the new core that shall replace the orb usually held by the Statue of the Seven is the eye of the very first field tiller.
The eye of the very first field tiller?
It would seem so.
This whole thing keeps getting more complicated.
Yes. According to the talisman, the eye should be placed in the hands of the defiled statue, thereby imbuing the newly born god with the power to topple the divine thrones of Celestia.
Oh boy, the Abyss Order sure isn't holding back with this plan. Since no one knows where the first field tiller is, how about we take the information about the statue as the starting point for our investigation? Yeah, that tone-deaf bard is too difficult to track down.
The cathedral.
Huh?
Nothing.
The more you know, the more you need to learn, and the more of craziness that things go. I wonder how much longer this will go for. I like when we get a lot of storyline, but they tend to chop off storylines so often and make it work for the next chunk, it gets ridiculous.
A huge statue, a grandiose cathedral. The people of Mondstadt clearly spent a great deal of resources and energy to construct them. But how aware of this was the Animal Archon on receiving this gift? And how much did he give back in return?
Faith doesn't ask for anything in return, though, does it?
As long as the gods have a clear conscience about it all, there's nothing I can say about it.
Shh! We're about to enter the cathedral! And actually, the Animal Archon—
I never specifically said I would enter the cathedral.
Huh?
You are the honorary knight of Mondstadt. Having me tag along would only make them suspicious. Correct. And just as our little friend said, when a non-believer steps onto holy ground, the result is never pretty. I have never received the favor of the gods in the past. I don't see any reason I would need it now, or in the future. That's enough about that. Well,
Okay, then we'll just go in—
I should warn you about one thing. Don't go mentioning the defiled statue inside the cathedral. The Church of Favonius wouldn't ignore the matter of the statue. But if they rashly tried anything against the Abyss Order, it would only ruin whatever element of surprise we may have. Also, meddling in the affairs of the Abyss usually doesn't end well for anyone.
Oh, we have Barbara. Why don't we need to go find Barbara here? We have Barbara in our party. Why would we have to go in here to find Barbara? We have Barbara. We have Barbara at home. Fine, we have to go get the other Barbara.
Honorary Knight, I have... but I should first make it clear that if you need to borrow the Holy Lyre to Hermel again, we cannot oblige.
It seems she hasn't realized it's just an illusion. Oh, we're here to ask some questions about something. Barbara, have you heard about the first field tiller?
What's that?
Of course you wouldn't know anything about...
Huh? You're here to ask about that old story? Well, I did a long time ago. There was indeed one statue of the Seven that disappeared one night without a trace. Nearly every member of the church joined the search for it, but it was in the church's records, as you might assume. This incident has been called the Lost Statue of the Seven. Of course.
Nothing? So do you have any other clues? Sorry, Barbara, but we can't tell you about the statue we saw just yet.
Other strange stories? I'm not sure. Let me think about what other unusual incidents are in the
Tyrant's Final...
Oh, this refers to a time of great danger that engulfed old Mondstadt many, many years ago. There was a time when balls of fire would rain from the sky whenever anyone approached old Mondstadt.
Balls of fire raining?
People at that time believed it was a curse laid down by the god of storms, so they referred to it as the Tyrant's Final Fury. This strange phenomenon continued for about a year. No one was ever able to solve it. Right. Later, the theory of the Tyrant's Final Fury became less probable in the eyes of the church. Common reasoning dictates that the god of storms wouldn't shoot fireballs. Perhaps it was something else that caused the disaster. Anyway, this incident might not be related to the lost statue.
It's okay.
There's that pointless word, thank you, again. I can never get used to hearing it.
Oh, Rosaria, it's you.
If you're looking for the Knights of Favonius, they're busy with those monsters again. Those monsters that tried to attack Mondstadt last time during the Storm Terror incident?
Wasn't that the Abyss Order? They're at it again?
Indeed. Could it be that the Abyss Order is targeting the spirit of Lupus Boreas? As for what purpose, I can't say for certain. Master Jean has already headed off to Wolvendom. I must also begin to make a move myself. Master Jean said you should stay at the church and continue your work with the clergy.
But you're also a member of the clergy.
Right. We'll go get...
Oh. Okay, but please, everyone, be careful.
Questline still goes.
I see. This could very well have something to do with the defiled...
But what is the Abyss Order going to Wolvendom for anyway?
No, that's not... Unlike Osile, who was just suppressed, Andreas died long ago. Today, it is just his spirit that stands guard over Wolvendom. The Abyss Herald may just be targeting the spirit of Andreas in an attempt to garner some information from one of the Animo Archon's old companions. Don't underestimate the enemy. Let's take them now.
Shadow Raven, let night fall! Prepare to be blown away! Oz, reveal thyself!
The closer we get to the target, the more enemies there are.
Yeah. Huh? Why not? Is it because you're afraid of fluffy animals?
It has nothing to do with wolves. It's because Boreas was an ancient god, yet he willingly became a servant of the Seven. I cannot possibly agree with his actions. Besides, you're the one people like. I'm less likable. I have no problem interacting with people, but interacting with gods, that's a different story. It's just my opinion, but a word of advice. You shouldn't place too much trust in them. But at the same time, don't go too far in the opposite direction. Even if the god in question...
Don't trust them and don't hunt them. That's some awkward advice.
Lest I repeat the failings of my forebears, I will tell you one final fact.
Huh?
The destruction of the nation of Canria by the gods is the reason the Abyss Order now seeks to destroy the nations watched over by the Seven. Well, enough chit-chat. We should get back to business. I will go take...
What a strange man. Yeah, that's true. You, at the Rite of Dissension in Liyue, your decision was very similar to what Dane would do. Not the easiest situation.
Honorary Knight, Paimon, what are you two doing here?
Oh, Master Chi! Rosaria told us that you came...
Then your help is greatly appreciated. The Abyss Order's sudden offensive is very... I just scouted out all of Wolvendom. Rosaria told me that the Abyss Order is going after Boreas, but the Abyss Order and Boreas...
They just like to cause trouble. The Abyss Order already went after Dvalin.
Regardless, whether the reason... Honorary Knight, this god's spirit... He does not often see people, but I hear the... Okay, be...
Oh, good, they're all back, because it's been... Yes! Nice, it's been... I can go ahead and grab more of those later on. Now we gotta... Every 2 days those respawn, which is good. Have to grab more later. Now we have other things to attend to. Really? Let's try this.
Yeah!
Oh, I got it.
Windblade!
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and heal ourselves a bit because, He's already trying to... Oh, they're already trying to bind him.
Look! Over there, it's Razor! And the...
You. So, the wolf's wretched spirit likes to raise wild pups now. You claim to be a guardian, yet your once sharp claws have clearly If you serve us, we can restore your divine powers you once held in the past.
What the heck is this ceremony? He looks... Oh no!
Wolves never surrender! But this... No matter how many... Bow before the abyss!
No escape! By royal decree! Reveal thyself! Wings of darkness! Come, sever night from day! Get him! Think you can bully me? I'm here. Diana Special! By royal decree!
The end will come!
Let it rain!
Searching tide! The end is nigh!
I'm a rock!
Good news is we've already...
Oz, reveal thyself!
You're not really threatening
Windblade!
Searching tide!
Pew!
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
The world will fall!
I'm a rock! I summon thee!
I'm just gonna go back and forth repeatedly like that. We're gonna... Alright. Done now?
By royal decree!
The world will... The ceremony was interrupted. How fortunate for you. How does an old spirit have such determined will? No matter. This is but a small...
It disappeared?
Thank you. You came. Just in time.
Yeah, Razor, we
Human
got you, bud.
Lupercal. I am ashamed that you must see me in my present state. But still, the Abyss Herald underestimated my strength.
Lupus Boreas never refuses trial, but scary outsider, not respect trial rules. I too didn't see the trap.
Wait, so you mean the Abyss Order had everything prepared to corrupt Lupus Boreas' mind, then lured him out under the pretense of challenging him in a trial?
Thank you. In the future, my claws must get sharper. You smell danger?
No, we heard about the danger. Paimon knows that besides coming to help, excuse us?
I pay no heed to the contraptions of humans. It entered into my proving ground by accident, and I mistook it for a challenger. But it could not think. I eventually damaged it greatly with one of my attacks. Before it fell to the ground, it fled the proving ground.
By the sounds of it, it's possible that could have been the very first field tiller, right?
Missiles. It could spin, leap high into the air, and even shoot fireballs. Although...
Fireballs? Anyway, this pretty much... It sounds like the first one was way stronger than the mass-produced ruin guards that came out. But in this story, it was damaged at the proving ground.
Don't know. But...
Yes, you were... We need to keep investigating something super important.
Yes, you too.
Well, that was some good intel. Quick, let's go tell Dane.
Oh, we have enough to go to level 46 already. Great. It's a good thing my adventure levels count, which I mean. I think 60s max. So we're making good progress.
I saw her, but purposely avoided her. As both the Lion Fang Knight and acting Grand Master, she naturally would have some reservations towards me. If I'm not careful, one day I may find myself becoming the object of one of her investigations. But back to the matter at hand. I defeated some of the... I see. Well then. We can more or less figure out where the first field tiller ended up.
Huh? Really?
That information combined with for example, the old story. Exactly. The strange story told to you by that young sister, long mistaken to be a curse rained down by a deceased tyrant.
Paimon gets it. So the tyrant, after it was damaged in the fight with the Wolf of the North, then, whenever anyone got close, back then, the people of Mondstadt had...
It looks like we need to make a trip to Storm Terror's lair and comb the entire area. What do you mean?
Huh? Oh, Paimon remembers too! We saw that abandoned ruin guard sit...
I'm streaming for the moment.
I made food. I'm not gonna leave it out too long.
Alright.
I have chicken.
This requires another method. Using elemental sight on a field tiller is of no use because it is not powered by the elements. Let me give it a try. And done.
Wow!
The very thing the Abyss Herald has been seeking all along. All of the ruin guards today are just replicas of this machine. As the prototype, its combat capability was unrestricted.
Prototype?
As the Abyss Order has surmised, if the limbs of Osial, Overlord of the and this newly born god will have the power to topple the divine throne, yes.
Then, what should we do with this eye?
No.
Huh?
You may doubt me if you wish. No matter where we may hide it, they will find it. And as for the Church of Favoni... But our work isn't done yet. To avoid any further repercussions, we must also take... We can't have the Church get involved. Let's handle it ourselves.
Destroy it? That's a statue well...
Do the Seven really... Let's go back to those ruins and destroy the inverted statue. I'll make sure it doesn't get away.
Oh, didn't even mean to do that, but hey! Nice. Take a picture of it, in all honesty. Save, why not? There you go. Okay. Anyways, now that's been taken care of. Sure, let's grab our under the. Whoa, my goodness. Still, who would have thunk it, though? Now the real question is if this man turns evil and corrupt by trying to use the power for himself. That's what he was talking about. I have my doubts if this man is going to be a good guy or a bad guy in here. It's time. We're gonna get it started in here.
So after all that running around, we end up right back here again. Look at us. We barely escaped this place last time, and now we're strolling right back in.
Except we're going a different route.
Surely we must be some of the bravest adventurers in all of Teyvat. That are the stupidest. To get to that creepy statue, we just need to follow the path we used to escape last time. That should take us right to it. Yep, that'll work. Let's go! Oh, and remember to be on your guard.
This is definitely not the same path. Oh my goodness. These balls suck. Where do you want them to be? Stop it. Bad ball. Bad. Oh my gosh. We just got done with the... No. Bad ball. Alright, where's my fish? Here's my fish. There you go. Now we're good.
Looks like we're here. An eerie, lifeless, dark chamber.
Oh.
Be careful to not be overwhelmed by the power of the defiled statue.
You are just as vexatious as ever, Dainsleif, enemy of the Abyss. I sense your soul is stained by terrible bloodshed. Perhaps... Oh, and something far more dangerous. You reek of a corruption familiar to me. Then we are the same. We're both dangerous.
It is your words that forever reek of corruption. Time to...
Pew! Oh, it's revealed by... Ha! No escape! Get it! Yeah! Windblade! By royal decree!
Decimate!
Wings of darkness! Come, sever night from day! Go, go! Look at you, Foodale! Oh! Pew pew! Oh, it's revealed! Windblade! Prepare to be blown away!
Friends have been digging.
I'm a rock! No one escapes my sights! By royal decree!
Thank you. You're a little late on the inventory. I forgot about that. I have not changed that. That's gonna be loud for a minute. Hey boy. Hello, thanks for the follow. Sorry about the noise. It's gonna get really loud for a little bit there.
Shadow Raven, let night fall!
Gotta really make that shorter or change it up. Is it loud? It's more active last year. It actually kind of changed it, but it wasn't. So, it definitely gets my attention though, that's for sure.
I'm here.
End is nigh.
void! I'm a rock! Can't handle your drink! Huh! Not so...
The end!
By royal decree! Let it rain!
The world will fall!
Pew pew!
Surging tide! The world will fall!
Wings of darkness! Come, sever night from day!
The world...
There is your brother.
Prince.
Ah, boy. The main villain of the story.
Could that be?
You mean...
Wait! He just... Your brother?
Lumine, why are you with Dane?
Uh-huh? Your brother?
Ether.
What's going on?
You shouldn't team up with... He is my enemy.
Ether.
But it must be said. Don't try to stop me. That man Dainsliff was the Twilight Sword, one of the royal guards of the final dynasty of Conria. 500 years, a curse of immortality was laid upon him, to forever wander the wilderness, while he watched the people he was supposed to protect turn into the monsters of the abyss.
You're saying Dane is from and you said the people turned into monsters? You're trying to tell and the whole thing about Dane being your enemy...
Yes, of course. But I cannot go with you to the next world to find a new home. Until the Abyss has engulfed the thrones, my war with destiny will see no end. Listen to me. I have already traveled through this world once. Once you reach the end of your journey as I did, you will see for yourself the true nature of this world. So we'll meet again. Though we need not rush, sister. I have more than enough time to wait for you.
We're gonna have to destroy our own brother by the end.
We have always had enough time.
And that idiot went with them.
Hey, oh, don't be too sad. We'll find them again. Look on the bright side. At least we got some... That at least now, as well as the 7, Dane is also a key part of finding your sibling too, right? That's right! By the way... But, oh... First off, that Abyss Herald called your... It seems like your brother is leading the Abyss Order. Even the Abyss Herald... Also, your brother said that he wants to engulf the thrones and go to war with destiny. What the heck does that mean? Next thing, and Dane is from Conria too! He witnessed its destruction, so that's why your brother said that... But if the monsters of the Abyss are the same people that Dane protected all those... Also, how come after all this time we've spent searching for your brother, it turns out he's on the side of the Abyss? What's up with that? Yeah, Then we can't look. Our journey's not over yet. If your brother wants you to reach the end of. Come on, traveler. Let's go.
We destroy the statue then? That was the whole reason we came. It's still there. It's still doing its thing. It's a dark and eerie place, though. But now they have the eye because he had the eye. Dang it. On the plus side, I guess that's done. Interesting. I guess we can continue. However, guess what? Guess what, those of you who are watching on the live, I need to take an intermission. For those of you who are watching on YouTube, thank you so much. I'm JTrain2020 signing off, and I'll catch you guys next episode. Bye-bye.